Welcome to a new video. Today I'm ranking all the top hardest levels in Geometry Dash based on how they look and how the song is. Thanks for watching and subscribe. So we're going through all the top 10 levels in Geometry Dash, starting with of course Thinking Space 2. Thinking Space 2 is the number 1 level right now. I like the song of the level and the decoration is also well made. But it's a remake of the level Thinking Space 2, so it isn't an original level like Tidal Wave or Orbit. And I think if you would only look at the song, this would be a great 10. But because we aren't, and we are getting a lot of levels still, I give it an 8 out of 10. Well, I would say the same as with Thinking Space 2, because also here, I like the song, but it's not that original, it is hell themed. Every level is hell themed. Also, the decorations are way less good. But I like that it is a long level and looks also fun to play. I like that it's one of the only top 1 levels that doesn't have Wave as main game mode. And I think the same with Thinking Space 2. A good song, but the design is not that good. 7 out of 10. Amethyst. 2 words, amazing decoration. I really like the beginning of the level, but after the first part, way into the wave, I feel like it's made in a hurry. I think the decoration there is not that good and more like Flame Wall. I really think this level deserves a legendary rating, at least, just because of the first and the middle part. I like the song, it gives a vibe of going into an amethyst cave, because if I find in Minecraft an amethyst caves, it feels a bit magical and I really put that in the level. 9 out of 10. Tidal Wave is an iconic level for me, because when I really started to play Geometry Dash, it was a top 1 level. That's the reason why I give it extra points. Also, the song is pretty good, because when I hear my brothers play Roblox, I sometimes hear the song in the game they play. I like the decoration not that much, but if you look well, you find the story behind the level, because it starts dark, gets lighter, and ends dark again, like the cycle of day. Its main game mode is of course Wave. I'm not wave carried, and I generally don't like wave levels, but this one is different for me. Like I said in the beginning, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, just like Amethyst. Orbit is a super original level that was recently verified by Zong, and it has a cool song which also fits in the vibe of the level. It's in space. In Orbit is every click orb which not a single other level has. Also, it's good decorated and it has a lot of objects, which means that they put a lot of work in the level. The song is a good one like most of ones, and also the end is original with its ball pit. I like the decoration, but not like Amethyst or Thinking Space 2, but because of the originally, it is better than those levels. 9 out of 10. 2. Nullscapes. Nullscapes is the only robot level, and I'm not a fan of robot. That's also one of the reasons why I don't like the level. The song is decent because it gives the vibe, but it's not music for me. The decorations are okay, but the background is a bit bad. I think that it deserves a top 10 spot, but not as much as the level before this one. I like that 2 levels in 1 level, Shardscapes and Nullscapes, but that also means it's a knockoff of Shardscapes, which means it isn't original anymore. I like how it is only robot, and I like the design of the orbs, but for the rest it's just too basic. 6 out of 10. Quantity's Processing is a knockoff of the level Blast Processing, and this also has the same song and sort of the same game mode. I like the level Blast Processing, but this version is not that good. I think the decoration could have been way better. Now it just looks like it is a super old level and they spammed objects everywhere. I like the song because it is Blast Processing, and Blast Processing is one of my favorite main levels. I just don't like the decoration. Also, the level is super unknown and I couldn't find much information about it. That's also why I used NoClip instead of Hold to showcase the level. I don't think it's a good level, could have been way better, but I understand that because it's a V2 of a level, they wanted it to look like it's as much as possible, but they could have made it better, just like Clubstep 2019, 4 out of 10. Puwamba. Puwamba is a level that I think is really cool because it has a lot of memory parts. I don't like the song that much, but the decoration give it a higher score. I think it deserves a top 10 place, but the song could have been better. The deco is basic with a lot of dark spaces, but that's because it's a memory. I mostly like the green ship part with the lamp if we talk about the decorations, but if we talk about the song, it's definitely the beginning. It's an original level, with having an elevator in the last part, so that makes it 7 out of 10. I like every end because it is only one gaming level, just like Nullscapes. I like the song, but it doesn't fit in the level that much, but I understand why Minecraft chose for this song. It is made with a pretty good background. I like the most the whole part where you jump on the sides of the spike. It is a super cool level, but it just used normal blocks without decorations. But for the rest, it is a near perfect level just because of how you play the level. Also a 9 out of 10. Andromeda looks way more like a hard level than every end, and that's also why I like the level. It has a decent song which I sort of like. They couldn't have chosen a better song because it really feels like you're playing in space. What you do in the level? The decorations are decent and the background is cool, but the block decorations are not that good. I like the black hole in the background, but the rest of the decoration don't really fit in the vibe of the black hole, which they could have done better, but after all, a decent level. 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.